Sup YouTube, you don't know Sir Killer Mix in the building peeps. There so back with the next video again. Don't know we are interview a younger content creator like myself. The name he goes by is One King. And we also have a
Yo,
guest in the building, One Darren from the One Nochia clan, the PUBG One Nochia clan, a retired One Nochia clan member. He's also here guys.
most definitely.
So you're there, we are gonna ask King some questions. Alright, so Mr. King,
Yo, what's up, man?
how long have you been a mobile gamer for? How many years?
Uh, how many years? I've been a mobile gamer for like, I would say back in 2019, around that time. So about 4 years now. Yeah, about 4 years now, let's say. So yeah, it's 4 years. Actually, no, 5 years. Actually, it's been about 5 years.
Yeah, around five.
Yeah, hasn't been that long. Hasn't been that long at all. But it's been fun though. You know,
Okay. What do you like most about mobile gaming?
I like the how can I say? I like the versatility and how you can easy, it's easy to have. Everyone can access it. You
Yeah,
know,
everyone has a device and
yeah, and like
easy
like you
access.
can, yeah, and you can play anywhere. It's easy to travel around with. You can just pull out your phone and say, "Hey, I'm just gonna play a game real quick," And yeah, and especially nowadays where all the PC games are being made into mobile games. Like you can just chill with mobile. You know what I'm saying? Like mobile's been fun.
What's the most challenging thing about mobile gaming?
I would say the most challenging thing is kind of learning the mechanics and like trying to how it's like there's like this skill gap between like mobile players. So you should have to like overcome. But like for example, how there's like this difference between console players and PC players when they play against each other. It's basically the same thing with phone players and iPad players. Like iPad players have a better advantage over
Or
phone players.
most
So
people say most people say that iPad players can see more on their screen because it's a bigger screen. Some of
not
them say
only not only that, it was like it has a wider FOV. It's not only because it has a bigger screen, and it's also easier to use. And like with phone, you have to hold up your phone and all that. With iPad, you can just lay it down on the table, and the buttons, like you can just the buttons are not even going to be in the way. So like when you're playing, your hands won't even be in the way. You just like see the entire screen. So I would say iPad has a bigger advantage over phone, definitely.
do you think mobile games or video games can be educational?
I wouldn't necessarily say educational, but I would say it helps with like RL skills. Like it does help with your reflex. Like it helps with your reflex. Games help with your reflex overall, and like your overall thinking, how fast you can think, how you can adapt to certain situations and
Yeah,
all that.
reaction speed. Yeah.
Yeah, all those aspects of gaming as well. Makes games fun and what makes games worth actually playing. And also like it takes dedication and all that and time. So it helps with putting um dedicating yourself to something that you actually would want to do.
Have you ever encountered any negativity while gaming online?
Yeah, of course, everyone has that. Like that's just a part of gaming. Like you can't really necessarily be sensitive when you're gaming. Like there's a lot of negative people, or like they'll just like it's like sometimes it's a strategy to make people angry and get into their head so they can play bad. But
And trash
or
talk?
sometimes yeah, but sometimes people are just straight up downers. They don't really have anything good going on in their life, so they try and trash on other people to make themselves feel good or to bring people down to their level. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's just a part of life. You can't be sensitive online or in life. So yeah.
As a content creator, Mr. King, here. Who
Yeah, bro.
inspired you to play or make content?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say it's an inspiration. It was like someone like I was playing, playing PUBG. You know what I'm saying? Like having fun and whatnot. And then at the start of 2020, kind of got into some editing, like slightly, but not completely. Like it was just like basically just a one time thing, and then just to like prove a point, you know what I'm saying, and then just cut that. But then someone saw and like, yo, one of my friends saw, was like, yo, you should make a channel, right? So I'm like, nah, I think it'll be too much work. So so he decided, say, hey, why not both of us start a channel? And then at the beginning, some people might know us like as like a duo, but it never
That's
worked out.
that's one. That's Javi, right? You're dope on
Yeah,
Umbro. PUBG dope. So
yeah,
you're clearly playing COD right now.
yeah, but it never worked out in the end, anyways. Even before I cut him, because like he wasn't as serious. He wasn't trying to work. And I can't. It was hard to create content. Like I've been trying to get saying I should get your perspective or not, but like couldn't record and all that, so it's kind of hard to get content from both our perspective. So I just decided to take over, just do my own thing. So it just became thing can get. So and then later on, been playing Kadem, then just completely switched over from PUBG to Kadem, and it actually worked out in my favor.
Okay.
Oh, interesting, interesting.
Oh,
Alright, for the last question, peeps, coming to the end of the video. What skills do games provide?
I think games can basically provide you with a lot of things in when you play games, right? So it can help you improve, your hand-eye coordination. It can also help you when you're like playing the game and you're in the middle of it. It can help
Creativity.
you think outside the box. Strategical thinking and all that. It helps you just come up with ideas just outside, like right out the bat,
Provide
and also
opportunities.
yeah, can also help you make friends. Socialize, get out. Like some people they're like introverts and they can't necessarily hang out with friends. They don't like hanging out with friends outside, like in person and whatnot. So you help them come outside of their comfort zone and just hang out with their friends and doing all that. So I would say, it helps with life and all that, honestly. It helps improve everything, every aspect of your life. It's also very fun, like it also helps you unwind, you know what I'm saying? So like some people might say, oh, gaming is a waste of time, but I don't necessarily think that because depending on what you do, like you can literally use games to make money or de-stress or do whatever you think is necessary, right? Games are a lot of things, different things. You can corrupt, or you know, you can corrupt or you can change your life. All depends.